And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond, a Latin theme. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And now Washington's starting group. Kerr is out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Drexler. And it's Hayes in at the 4. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Kerr kicks to Drexler. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here is Williams. Outside Durant for the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Williams against Johnson.
Be fly, pull on Cybertruck, make these Rick Owens, these ain't Jordan 1. What's your name? Where you from?
The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the home crowd tonight. Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Brian Anderson here. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Cade Cunningham.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again. And now the Washington Wizards starters. We've got Ben Simmons. Johnson is out there with Hayes. And it's Drexler in at the 3, the small forward. And for Houston, we've got Davis. Williams is out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Russell in at the center position. Durant with it. Hayes picks him up. Unloads from 13. Rebound by the Wizards. Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Durant, solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Here's Simmons. He got a piece of it. Davis, the pass to Williams. Russell, a screen on Hayes. Here's Williams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
And he makes both free throws. Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And another miss by Houston. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. He takes it in. Here's Drexler. The kick out to Simmons. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Houston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Morant. Pass to Durant. The 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Durant's got 5 now.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Shots blocked. Simmons with the bucket. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And here's Russell. Durant surveying the D. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Outside Johnson. Pass to Drexler. Back to Johnson. To the left wing. Kerr, pass to Drexler. Shoots over Durant. Drexler, that's good. Drexler's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that one's good by Durant.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Durant. Pass to Morant. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And this game is tied up now.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Here's Kerr. He's got 5. Back to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Outside Russell. Back to Williams. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Kerr, hounded by Morant. Pass to Johnson. Here's Kerr. Here's Drexler, guarded by Durant. Here's Drexler, launches it from deep. And his first miss of the night, now 2 of 3. Outside, Williams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. Houston, 4th.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Kerr, hounded by Morant. Here's Drexler. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Williams has got the ball here for the Rockets. Outside Morant. Right side Durant. Outside Davis. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, wow. Okay, John, turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
And timeout is called by Brian Keith. He wants to review the game plan. Washington trailing. Outside Johnson. And Williams over to help. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw dropped for Johnson.
2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Kerr. Johnson against Williams. And Williams over to help. Here's Kerr to the middle. Stolen by Russell. Outside Morant. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Rockets ball.
And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Kerr. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Houston, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Davis hits.
This is what Davis does, people. He has a wide variety of ways to score. Very few bigs can handle like that.
Johnson on the wing. Williams defending. Williams against Johnson. It's blocked. Now here's Davis. Guarded closely. Russell finds Williams. Durant way outside. It's rebounded by Washington. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Cousins down low. Johnson passes to Cousins. Thompson against Cunningham. Pass to Lillard. Here's Crawford. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
That is the definition of a gamer. Clay right in the face of good defense.
Here's Cunningham, and he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by Bosch. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Dumars. Yet to see a basket. Cousins with the screen. Cunningham drives in from the low block. Cousins can't hit. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. The rebound by Bosch.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Johnson passes to Dumars. Here's Bosch. Pass to Dumars. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Crawford. He's watched by Cunningham. Thompson in the post. Johnson on him. Here's Mikan. Lillard looking around. There's the 3. Nails it from 3.
And this is what Dame time is all about. A bucket right when you need it most.
Lillard against Cunningham. Dumars passes to Johnson. Pass to Bosch. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Dumars. And Millsap pulls it down. Washington's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Thompson. Out left to the wing. And there's the screen. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Dumars. Pass to Cunningham. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
Lillard fires away from way outside. A rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Lillard outside. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Lillard's got 5.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
Cunningham outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter here. Cousins with the screen. Wing shot on the way. No luck on that one.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Houston leading by just 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Russell in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Yes, it's good. Bosh has got his first points of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Wizards trail by 4. Here's Kerr. Pass to Thompson. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
You're not going to speed him up. Even when you get aggressive guarding Thompson, he stays in control. He's just so tough to cover.
Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. Count the basket.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Well, the Wizards shooting about 43% in this one. Here's Kerr. It's hauled in by Houston. Bosh has got 5 rebounds in the game. Houston leading by 4. Pass to Dumars. Here's Bosh. Williams with it. And here's Durant. He's defended by Hayes. And that one's good. Durant's got 9 points.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Thompson outside. And the 3 off target. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Durant, pass to Williams. Back to Durant. Williams with the screen. Shoots. And again, it's Houston.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
The Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Hayes. Inside. Oh, deflected. Here's Dumars, defended by Thompson. Dumars misses. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And here, the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Takes it inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Simmons has checked in for Washington. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Houston leading by 6. Outside Russell. Outside Morant. The 3 is up. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. In the 3rd spot, Anthony Davis.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Here's Drexler. He's got 6. Thompson outside. Pass to Simmons. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Back to Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Darren Williams taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Johnson, he's checked in for Thompson. And Williams drops them both. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
5 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. These are his first free throws of the game.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Johnson against Durant. Pass to Morant. The 3-ball. They get it back. Lets a floater go. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Hayes. Drexler passes to Johnson. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Hayes. Here's Drexler. That one drops for him. Drexler's got 8.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Williams passes to Durant. He got it! KD right over him!
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Here's Drexler. Nails it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Allen, he's checked in for Houston. And Washington making a change here. Durant, pass to Russell. Poke loose. Here's Drexler, guarded by Durant. Got a hand on it. And they're on the run. Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
And he sinks the second.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
And it's good. 2 points. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Drexler. Now here's Simmons, guarded by Russell. And it's Drexler missing. The Rockets lead by 6. For 3, Allen. And then Russell with the dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Drexler, guarded by Durant. Simmons, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Simmons has got 6 points. And it's Morant with the ball for the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Russell finds Allen. Three-pointer, no good. The Wizards trail by 6. Outside Johnson. To the wing, right side. Stolen by Russell. Here's Morant. Rebounded by Johnson.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Drexler. Right side Simmons. Here's Francis. Pounded by Morant. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Davis. Davis just merciless inside.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
Johnson against Morant. Pass to Hayes. Simmons with it. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Daniels is checked in for Houston. Prince comes in for Durant. And a change for the Wizards. Gobert's checked in. Here's Simmons. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Morant, the pass to Daniels. Back to Morant. Fires it. Ooh, Morant going right at him.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
And Washington has possession. 8-point game. Pass to Francis. Hayes with a screen. Here's Francis. Allen defending. Francis gets the bucket.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. To the inside. Here's Dumars. And he banks in the layup.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Wizards trail by 8. Here's Francis. Millsap, a screen on Cunningham. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass to Cousins. Millsap against Prince. Here's Dumars. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. Bosh, the pass to Cunningham. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Lillard outside. High arcing shot. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Dumars passes to Cousins. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And Houston, another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
A minute 22 left in the second. And there's a pick. Pass to Mikan. Lillard up top. He's got 7. Rebounded by Cousins.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Cunningham outside. Here's Bosch. Here's Dumars. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Dumars. Doesn't go for him. Wizards trail by 10. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the left wing. Pass to Mikan. Back to Lillard. Takes the 3. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for Washington, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Houston Rockets.
As a team.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for...
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. Hayes is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Johnson, and it's Kerr in at the 2-guard spot. The kick to Durant from the arc. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both. The Rockets lead by 8. Williams with it. Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Kerr, guarded by Russell.
Here's Drexler. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Durant. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem. Nice play by Simmons, beating the defender to the spot.
It's his first trip to the line. And the second free throw is good. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Outside Morant. Pass to Durant. There's Davis with the 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Davis has got 9.
Now remember, AD only made 3 3-point shots in his first 3 seasons. Try and say that fast. So he's added that dimension to his game.
Here's Drexler, guarded by Durant. Drexler, that's good. He's got 13.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Durant earning those 2 points.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Johnson passes to Hayes. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Kerr. Back to Hayes. 4 on the clock. Here's Simmons. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And he lobs it up. And then Russell with the dunk.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Wizards, second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Kerr, pass to Simmons. Hayes with a screen on Russell. Here's Simmons. Here's Hayes. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. And the free throw, no good.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Davis against Simmons. Here's Morant. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Williams against Johnson. Here's Drexler. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got rebound number 11.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Durant with a screen on Johnson. And the layup falls. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, D brought it at both ends of the floor.
No doubt about that. Well said, Allen. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Kerr, hounded by Morant. Here's Drexler. He's got 13. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Kerr. Johnson for 3. Buries it from 3. Johnson's got 11.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Rockets making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 13 points in the game.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
And here we go. The Rockets in transition. From the baseline. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Francis. There's a screen. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Russell's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
He was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
Here's Bogues, pounded by Morant. Doubled by Durant. Pass to Drexler. He shoots. It's hauled in by Houston. Russell's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
He gets it in there. Durant's got 22.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Here's Francis. He's watched by Cunningham. Back to Hayes. 6 to shoot. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
And the Rockets making a change here. Rockets on D. A 17-point lead, their biggest. 6 on the shot clock. Hayes finds Gobert. Over Russell. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Gobert's got his first bucket in this one. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Dumars. From deep, Morant gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
When Ja is knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Here's Francis. Pass to Hayes. Hayes with a screen on Morant. Here's Bogues. It's rebounded by Houston. Throws it up high. And stolen by Gobert. Into the lane. And the shot goes. Francis has got 6 points.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Outside Durant. Back to Morant. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. 17 points in the game.
Such a great passer at his position. Dimes like this are why KD is a winner.
Bogues, the pass to Drexler. Pass to Francis. 5 on the clock. Drexler, that's good.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. And here's Morant. Lets it fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Francis. He has 6. To the middle. Pass to Bogues. Here's Drexler, guarded by Durant. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Back to Morant. Lets the three fly. Connects from downtown. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Hayes inside. The rebound by Bosch.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
He gives up a bit of size in the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
The Wizards trail by 21. Pass to Hayes. Here's Francis. Back to Hayes. From 17, and that one comes up a bit short.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Outside Morant. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Bosch. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Bogues. He's scoreless. Hayes, the pass to Drexler. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Francis. He's got 6. Here's Gobert. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
A new lineup here for Washington. Here's Lillard. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Morant surveying the floor. The officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ja Morant is out there with Williams. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Bosch in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, B.A., and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
And so he hits both. The Rockets lead by 22. Outside Morant. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Simmons has got 5 rebounds in the game. Johnson against Williams. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Outside Morant. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. From 15 feet away, the rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kerr, the pass to Thompson. Now Johnson. Williams defending. Moran against Simmons. Pass to Kerr from deep. The rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Williams. Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Simmons. Johnson on the wing. Now Hayes. Outside Simmons. Pass to Thompson. 3 on the clock. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's Dumars. Sinks that one from the post.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Johnson finds Simmons. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Love the assertive approach from Simmons, refusing to let the contact get to him.
Here's Dumars, defended by Thompson. Outside Morant. Drives to the hoop, and he makes it on the layup. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Johnson passes to Simmons. Here's Kerr, pounded by Morant. Outside Johnson. Hayes with a screen on Williams. Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson's got 11 points here in the second half.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Right side Morant. Morant with the slam!
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thompson. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, B.A., it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done. He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Morant, the pass to Cousins. Back to Morant. Cuts off the pass. Here's Kerr. Pass to Hayes. And here's Simmons. And Morant over to help. Here's Hayes. Now here's Thompson. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Cousins.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Bosch, the pass to Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
That one misses. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Line for the Wizards, Ben Simmons, taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
Houston leading by 20. Screen by Durant. Here's Dumars. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Simmons. Up top Johnson. Pass to Kerr. Back to Johnson. Here's Drexler. Out to the right wing. Hayes with a screen on Russell. Fader on the way. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Simmons has got 7 points here in the quarter.
When it all clicks, you see why Simmons was the #1 overall pick.
Outside, Williams. Durant for 3. The Rockets with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Pass to Morant. And the shot goes down. Morant's got 30 points.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Johnson against Williams. And Williams over to help. And here's Hayes. Kerr. Pass to Drexler. Here's Kerr. Pounded by Morant. Pass to Kerr. Takes a 3. On target from range.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Durant, pass to Williams, to the wing on the left. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 32 points. Wizards trail by 17. Here's Kerr. Back to Johnson. Pass to Drexler. Hayes with it. To the left side wing. Simmons against Russell. And is blocked. Outside Durant. Over Hayes. And yep, a couple of bounces and it falls. He's got 24.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Pass to Drexler. Tipped away. Now here's Williams. Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
The Wizards have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Johnson on the wing. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Here's Dumars. Back to Russell. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. Pass to Kerr. Here's Drexler. On the break. Here's Morant. Deflected. They retain possession. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And the Wizards making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
At the line, shooting 1.
Washington has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And finished off by Hayes.
Using his size to spot and exploit these holes in the defense. That's a good find there by Simmons.
Outside Durant. Back to Williams. Pass to Bosch. Got it. Good job in the low post. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And here's Thompson for 3. He buries it from 3.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooter the NBA, the world has ever seen.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Williams finds Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Hayes. Pass to Johnson. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Russell a screen on Johnson. To the paint. And then Russell with the dunk.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Kevin Durant.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Hayes with a screen on Russell. Pass to Hayes. Now Johnson. Back to Hayes.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Daniels. First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Elvin Hayes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Cunningham passes to Russell. Johnson with it. He's defended by Hayes. Allen left side. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Russell a screen on Hayes. They get it back. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
At the line for your Rockets, Russell. 2 shots.
Free throw is good from Russell. And he can't hit the second. Simmons looking around. So it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with AD, and tonight you guys seem lost.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson.